Fully detailed report. February 2025. The third warmest February on record raises alarming climate concerns. This is the Rethink report. Let's break it down. February 2025 has been officially recorded as the third warmest February in global history, following an already record-breaking January. Scientists warn that global temperatures are accelerating beyond previous projections, with sea ice levels reaching all-time lows, intensifying fears of climate instability. The data signals more than just a temporary heat wave. It reflects a long-term pattern of climate disruption, extreme weather events, and potential catastrophic consequences. What is causing the surge in temperatures? How does it affect economies, ecosystems, and global stability? And are world leaders taking this crisis seriously? Or is climate action just another political tool? Let's break it all down. The data, a planet on fire. The latest report from leading climate research agencies, including NASA and OAA, and the European Union's Copernicus Climate Change Service, confirms that February 2025 was the third warmest on record, continuing an unprecedented streak of rising global temperatures. January 2025 was the hottest January ever recorded, and February followed closely, marking a consistent warming trend. Global sea ice levels reached an all-time low, with Arctic and Antarctic ice melting at alarming rates. Ocean temperatures are surging, fueling stronger storms, more frequent hurricanes, and shifts in marine ecosystems. Heat waves and droughts are becoming more intense, affecting agriculture, water supplies, and global food production. This extreme warming isn't just a future crisis, it's happening now. The causes. Is this just climate change, or something more? While climate change has been gradually warming the planet for decades, scientists warn that the current acceleration is far more intense than expected. The driving forces behind this crisis include 1. Fossil fuel emissions and greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide, CO, and methane emissions are at record highs, trapping heat in the atmosphere and pushing temperatures higher. Major polluters, including China, the US, and India, continue to burn coal and oil, despite global climate pledges. 2. El Niño and ocean temperature surges. 2024 to 2025 El Niño event has supercharged global temperatures, pushing heat waves to extreme levels. Warmer oceans disrupt weather patterns, intensify storms, and cause coral reef destruction and rising sea levels. 3. Deforestation and land misuse. The destruction of the Amazon rainforest and other critical carbon sinks has reduced the planet's ability to absorb CO. Wildfires, illegal logging, and land development continue to fuel global climate instability. The science is clear. Human activity is the primary driver of these extreme climate shifts. The impact, how this affects the economy, food supply, and global stability. Consequences of rising global temperatures extend beyond weather patterns. They are reshaping economies and daily life. 1. Agriculture and food security. Extreme heat and drought are devastating crops, leading to food shortages and higher prices. Staple crops like wheat, rice, and maize are at risk, with developing nations facing the greatest threats to food security. 2. Economic disruptions and energy demand. Heat waves increase energy consumption, straining power grids and causing blackouts. Global investors are shifting money away from high-carbon industries, putting pressure on oil, gas, and coal sectors. 3. Geopolitical consequence. Weather shortages and food crises are fueling civil unrest and forced migrations. Nations with rising sea levels, such as Bangladesh and the Maldives, are at risk of displacement. Crises and territorial conflicts. Are world leaders taking this seriously? Or is climate action just a political show? The US and the EU are pushing for stronger emissions regulations, but China and India continue expanding coal production. Fossil fuel companies are increasing investments in new oil and gas projects, despite public pledges to cut emissions. Governments are still subsidizing fossil fuels, making meaningful change nearly impossible. However, some technological breakthroughs are offering new hope. 1. Google's AI-driven climate models. Google Cloud recently unveiled AI-powered weather prediction tools designed to improve climate modeling and energy forecasting. 2. Renewable energy investments. Countries like Germany, Denmark, and South Korea are accelerating solar and wind projects, aiming for complete energy independence. Venture Global LNG announced an $18 billion investment in expanding liquefied natural gas LNG production, marking a shift in global energy dynamics. What happens next? Are we past the point of no return? The scientific consensus is clear. Without urgent action, global temperatures will continue to rise, leading to deadlier climate disasters, economic collapse, and geopolitical instability. Experts warn that we may be entering a dangerous feedback loop, where warming accelerates beyond human control. Melting permafrost could release massive methane emissions, speeding up climate change even further. More extreme weather events will strain global economies, potentially leading to another financial crisis. Political instability and climate migration will reshape global power dynamics, creating new conflicts over resources. The next 5 years are crucial. The choices made by governments, industries, and individuals will determine whether the world can slow climate change, or if we have already reached a tipping point. The big question is, will world leaders take real action, or will this crisis be ignored until it's too late? Follow Rethink Report for the full story.